guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel for the first time. My name is Elizabeth, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I reupholstered my dining room chairs. A few weeks ago I put out a video showing you guys the complete transformation process of my dining room. I'm in my dining room right now. I absolutely love it. I love how everything came together, but there was one thing that was missing, and that was my chairs. When I filmed that video I was still using my chairs from my old table, but I knew I kind of wanted to bring the space a little bit more together and get rid of the old chairs that have been used in my family for years and years and years and years and years and replace them with new to me chairs. I found these 6 chairs and table on Facebook Marketplace for $50. Super great deal, and I was so excited about it. But when I first picked up the chairs, they had an ugly red, very dirty fabric covering them, and I knew that that was not something that I wanted to keep. I did a little bit of research and I figured that, you know what, it probably couldn't be too hard to reupholster these. I did some digging, found a YouTube video, and thought, let's try it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the whole transformation process. I'm not going to show you how I actually the process of me reupholstering them. I will link the video I found and used as a tutorial down below. I think why tried to remake the wheel. This lady did an amazing job teaching me, and I was able to do all of these. But I did still want to put out this video to show you guys. I know a lot of you had asked to see the chairs before and after, so that's why I'm doing this. Really just wanted to inspire, sorry, we have Finn here now, he just jumped up here. I really wanted to help inspire other people, other women out there who think that, oh, well, I shouldn't buy that off of Facebook or at a thrift store because I don't like the fabric. The chairs would be great, but I don't like the fabric. I don't want to put in the work. It would be expensive. It would be hard. Number one, this is the easiest project I've attempted so far. It only took a couple hours for me to take apart the chairs, clean them, switch out the fabric, and get them all put back together. So very easy, very cheap. Like I said, the table and 6 chairs on Facebook Marketplace were only $50, and then I got plenty. I have a ton of extra fabric, and all I paid at the fabric store was $30, so it technically costs less than that for all 6 of these chairs. It was extremely easy to do, very fast, very simple, very cheap, and I'm satisfied. I think they look great. So today's video is just to encourage you that maybe you should try this project as well. To start off, I took the chairs inside one by one and started disassembling them. I just used a drill. It was super easy. They just had a couple screws in the bottom. As soon as I got those out, the whole chair was apart and it was time for the next step. Once I had the legs and back off of the cushion part of the chair, I went through and deep cleaned all of the chairs. Again, like I said, Facebook Marketplace, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. I'm not sure what anyone else has. One of the chairs, I left them outside of my garage for probably like a month and a half before I even took them in my house to clean them, and I had a sheet laying down so I could set them all out without getting on my stuff. But I deep cleaned these chairs. Number one, they were pretty dirty, and number two, I just wanted them to be clean. So that was the first thing that I did so that I could set them to the side and not worry about it. The next thing that I did was take the cushions of the chairs and flip them upside down and start taking out the old upholstery on them. There are a lot of tools that you could use to do this. I just used an old pair of pliers. I thought that was easiest. I just started ripping them out, and it was actually more fun than I thought it would be. It was very easy, and lucky for me, the original to the chair upholstery was still under that first layer of red, so I actually didn't have to get any new foam or anything for a cushion to replace all of it. My job was super easy. I figured they covered it once. It looked fine enough to just cover again and give me a good base to start with. So lucky for me, I was still able to do that, and it made everything so much easier. Once I had the red fabric off of the chairs, I laid out my brand new fabric. I just got this from Joann's, like I said. For the amount I got, it was only $30. It took way less than that to finish this. I laid all of that fabric out, placed my red fabric from the chair over it, and used it as a stencil. I will say that for the first 2 that I cut out, I gave myself probably less than a 1/4 inch of wiggle room around that. I figured oh, it fit fine before, this will fit again. That material was a little bit stretchier than the kind that I had, and so I would say give yourself ample amounts of extra room. I did this for the last 4 just because after doing the first 2 I was like, man, maybe I need a little bit more wiggle room. So I will say that extra room is good. And then I will say that I also had a very solid pattern. I used a light cream color for my fabric. I don't have kids. It's just my husband and I living here. We're not very messy eaters, so I figured a light white cream color would look good with the room and it wouldn't really matter. And honestly, it was so easy that if I do have like a friend who brings their kid over and I get spaghetti sauce all over one, it would be very simple for me to just go and replace the whole like fabric on it. So I'm not worried about having white cushions. I may change that in the future, but for right now I like them and I'm not worried about them getting dirty. But I will say, if you picked a fabric that is not like a solid color, be sure to line your stencil up with your like design. Like if you have like stripes or something, make sure your template that you lay out and then cut out is like lined up and not like diagonal some way. And then when you put it on the chair, also like double check to make sure that everything's straight in the way that you want it. Once my fabric was cut, I just put the old cushion on top of it upside down, and I literally followed the video. I'll link it down below, but I followed this tutorial step by step. It was so easy, and everything, like really it just took one cushion for me to learn, and then everything else was so simple, came together flawlessly. Very, very easy. I just used a staple gun. I borrowed one from my aunt. I believe it was an Arrow stapler that was like good for crafts and reupholstery projects and little things. I used 1/4-inch staples. And once I got the technique down for the corner and how to do like all the edges and stuff, it was like, I literally can't express to you guys how easy this was. It's completely possible for you to do it. Once everything was stapled on and looking good, I just flipped the cushion back over, re-screwed on the legs and the chair back, and we were in business. That was pretty much it, and how this whole project came together. Like I keep saying, super fast, super cheap, super simple, very easy to do. You guys can do it if I can do it. I just wanted to conclude my whole dining room and show you guys how everything came together. I'm really pleased. I'm blown away with how, like, I just can't get over how easy it was. So that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and feel inspired to maybe try this with your own project. If you do, be sure to send me a message or tag me on Instagram. All of my information is linked down below. Leave a comment if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to help me? Because I'm trying to film a video here, buddy. You trying to help? Do you want the drill so you can help? Or you just want me to play? Yep, that little paw says, play with me, please. Okay.